Hi there learners, and welcome to today's video in which we are quickly going to be talking about entrepreneurship. So when we're talking about entrepreneurship, we are actually talking about starting your own business, right? This is about you starting your own business, but there are a few things to consider when you are looking to start your own business. And this can be a small business, this can be a massive business, but the factors remain the same. First of all, what kind of business are you going to be starting? Are you going to be rendering a service, like washing cars, or selling a product, like selling jewelry that you made? So you need to look at those two things, service or product. What sort of area are you going to be going into? Then secondly, you need to ask if there's going to be a need for that particular business or that particular product or even that particular service. You need to be asking those questions and also looking around to see if others have done or are doing the same thing. You need to look at your target group. Which age group is it aimed at? Who is the business as a whole aimed at? Is there a particular, group that it's aimed at, or is it just the general public? Is it for people? Maybe you are aiming at those who love food. Maybe you are aiming at those who want to do something specific. But do you have a target group in mind? What is the cost to start that business? In other words, how much money will you need to rent a premises, cover transport costs, maybe buy stock, right? What are you going to need to start that business? And then also looking at the cost of keeping that business running. So you've got the stock, you've paid your rent, you've covered transport costs, but how much is it going to cost to maintain, to keep that business running? Can you afford the monthly expenses that are going to come with that? Also, advertising, right? It's a new business. How are you going to get your name out there? How are you going to get the word out about your business? Are you going to use posters, pamphlets, banners, social media? What are you going to be doing? And then once you've looked at all those things, you also need to work out what you are going to be charging for your particular service or product. Because you want to look at things like a profit margin. You don't want to say, well, I'm looking to make 200% profit on this product, and you're only starting out. A lot of places, a lot of businesses, when they start out with a relatively decent priced product or service, and as they build their client base, they are able to add more, and then they are able to move their profits up and actually charge a little bit more. So you need to look at profit margin and the percentage profit very carefully. And lastly, with that profit, what are you going to do? Are you going to reinvest it? Are you going to put it back into the business? Are you going to save for something? Are you looking to take that profit, save it for maybe better equipment, or to go and buy yourself a house or a car? Or do you just want to spend the profit as it comes in, whatever you want to do? But these are the questions that we need to ask when it comes to entrepreneurship. I'm going to run through them again. What kind of business are you going to be starting up? Is there a need for that? What's the target group? Who are you aiming this business at? What's the cost to start and the cost to keep it running? How are you going to advertise? What are you going to charge for that particular service or product? And what are you going to be doing with the profits? And this, in a nutshell, are basically the factors that we consider when we look at entrepreneurship and wanting to start our own business. So, good luck.